Yeah, U3, live from the underground.
Yo, it's your girl DJ Baby Blue Diamond. You tune in to U3 Underground Unsigned and Unknown, and we have a guest, Dice, owner
What's going
of
on?
Dice Photos, however you want to call them, Dice Photos, Dice Photography, Dice Video and Photography.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
So I know Dice is not your real name. So how'd you get the nickname Dice?
It's a long story. Back when I was young, I'm an old person now, but back when I was young, I just played like one game of dice and ended up leaving out with more than I came in with. So my friends gave me that nickname.
Oh, so I guess people should bet with you. Your odds are good. You're lucky.
Yes, I hope so. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. That's a good story. That's funny. How did you get into doing videos and photography? What made you want to get into that?
Actually, I started in music like long time ago with Hustle Time. I don't know if anybody's familiar with that, but I started a long time ago with Hustle Time doing music, and I think just by me like just picking up a camera, I just fell in love with it. So I just stayed with it. You know what I'm saying? Started out with a little bitty camera, shooting my homeboys and stuff on it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's really what started. I just had a like for it from ever since I picked up a camera. Like I just couldn't put it down. Same way as music. And then like I looked at it like if I'm gonna be engineering and recording people, then you know what I'm saying, I should might as well just like video record them too. You know, be they one-stop shop.
So do you still do the recording too? You still
Yeah,
record
I
it?
still yes, ma'am.
So you do mix and mastering and all that?
Mixing, mastering, all of that. Yes, ma'am.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. That's nice. That's dope. Okay, you are one
Like,
stop shop. Okay.
yeah,
Do
I'm
you
like
make
a
beats?
one-stop shop for artists.
You make
I used to
beats
make
too?
beats. I used to make beats before all this mixtape stuff came about. But after that, I just stopped. I was like, nah, I'm I'm cool. I lay back off for a minute. You know what I'm saying, and just do what I do. You know what
How
I'm
would
saying?
you
Then thank God probably had a plan for me to just go ahead and start doing other stuff.
Yeah, that is good. Man, I didn't know you do all that. Man, you do a lot. Dang,
Yeah,
you
I
keep
do.
it a
I
little
do.
secret. I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, ma'am.
Man. So what is hustle movement? I don't know. I got into the San Antonio music scene late, so I don't know anything about
Okay.
hustle movement. Tell me a little bit
Okay,
about
Hustle Time, it
that.
was a clique of guys, you know what I'm saying? We was all young, and rest in peace to my homeboy Corey, you know what I'm saying? He the one started it. We all sat in his mama house, and you know what I'm saying, we just got some music stuff together, and built the album, went to Pen and Pixel down in Houston, to get our album cover done and all that type of stuff, and then just came back to San Antonio and put out an album that the streets was like loving. You know what I'm saying? We was just a bunch of hood cats, young thug dudes, just trying to, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to make music, basically.
Is it still out somewhere?
Hustle Time, yeah, you can probably find it on YouTube.
I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna look that up. Hustle time. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So what do you feel like you bring to the music scene besides your photography and your video? 'Cause I know you do that, but what style do you feel like you bring? Because I know everybody has their own style when it comes to shooting videos and taking pictures.
Well, really, I haven't even looked at it like a style or nothing. Like, I don't really feel like I bring a certain style to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I try to do this basically the same thing all the other videographers do. You know what I'm saying? We just try to create something that's our own.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't feel like I bring nothing to the table on the video, but I just try to create and do stuff different for every artist. And I'm really like, I don't know, I guess I'm a videographer for my city. You know what I'm saying? I love my city. So
Yeah.
then I don't be tripping on like prices because I know everybody don't have it like that. So I try to stick with the prices and, you know what I'm saying, help out the city as much as I can.
I always feel like your videos are mini movies. Like I know you say you don't have a style, but like I know when someone like asks me, okay, do you know any like people who shoot videos? I'm like, yes. If you want someone that's like very street, go to this person. If you want like a mini movie, go to this person. And every time I see a movie, it's always thinking like a mini movie. It's like you can always be like a to be continued, even though the video
Oh,
is
okay.
done. So that's just
Okay,
how I think of it.
That's dope. I appreciate that title. I'll take it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
'cause the first time I met you was actually at Loyal Studio. That was the first time I met you.
right. I
At
remember
Loyal
you.
Studio. So yeah,
Right.
I always saw it like a mini movie. So I was like, okay.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what I try to. That's what I try to put out there too. Like I like dope little mini movies into my videos. So yeah, I guess you could say yeah, I like that. Yeah.
That's just how I think of it, though. I want to know, what are your thoughts on the music scene? Since you said you love the music scene, I know you started off as an artist, and now you know all the aspects of the music.
Well,
scene.
actually, I never started out as an artist. Not to cut you off, but I never was an artist in the rap game. Hold on, somebody's trying to call me. I never was a rap artist in the game. I just was always
helping artists
in the engineering part, making the music. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be in the scene, but behind the scene.
Oh, I know.
You know
I feel it.
So I never really rap, even though people always thought I rap. And right nowadays, some people like, oh, you could rap, but nah, I leave that to the rappers.
You probably just look like a typical rapper. They probably looking at you like you got some bars. Like, yo, right?
No, I mean, because I got a studio. Because I got a studio too, I play around a lot. So when they hear my stuff that I be playing around on, they be like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? You ought to do something. But it's just for fun for me. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody should have fun with their music.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Take it serious, but have fun with it. You know
Well, since you know the background of the music aspect, and you know all the background from creating music to the beats to the mix and mastering to photography, video, what are your thoughts on the San Antonio music scene altogether? Since you worked with a few artists.
My thing on it is drive, I guess, like push. Like, all right, you'll get an artist that has something, but they don't think that pushing it past the city is what they, you know what I'm saying, is what they're trying to do. I think, like, if you really want to be an artist, or if you really just love this, you know what I'm saying, I think you should do it because you love it. And then if you blow, that's a plus. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's a lot of artists that's just worried about just that.
Yeah.
When they're not thinking about, like, oh, okay, this artist took all these steps to go here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just go through the roof. So I think it's like more of they'll put out an album, it don't do what they want them to do. And I'm not speaking to nobody specific, but they'll put out an album and it don't do exactly what they wanted to do the first time. So they kind of give up on it. You know what I'm saying? And like, I think we just have a lot of people that's here, like, not everybody, don't get me wrong, but a lot of people kind of give up on what they got going, or the ones that really go hard, or that's really, what's the name, you know, they don't take it as serious.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, believe it or not, I know people say this in interviews and say this a lot, but I really feel like San Antonio is getting close. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, we got Blake.
Recently, I believe someone who's just said that San Antonio is really close.
Yeah, I feel like we're really close, but don't get me wrong, we got Blake, we got Kylie, shouts out to them. We got, you know, we got Ronnie Cash. We got different artists that's actually really, really doing something on another platform. And if I didn't say your name, I don't mean you're not doing nothing.
Yeah.
But we got different artists that's doing stuff on a different platform. So, like, I just feel like, I don't know, it's like we missing that one little thing. I don't know what it is. I don't know if we missing music management or what in San Antonio, but we missing one small little thing. We got artists, we got a lot of motherfucking talent in San Antonio.
I think it is music management. I feel like we need someone that can just, like, let the artist know where to push it to and who to push it to.
And right, the right way to go with it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's actually a loophole in this, but we all don't know it. So yeah, once we figure that out, it's a done deal. Because like I say, we got talent in San Antonio a lot. You know what I'm saying? We just got to get it pushed out there the right way. You know what I mean?
What's the craziest music video you've shot so far? Crazy as it really made you think outside the box. You were doing stuff that you never done before.
I think that was just one of the last videos I shot. Yeah. I mean, I really can't talk about it like on that note, because it was just another level. Like, yeah, when I walked in, there was just models all over the place, barely dressed. So, like,
they came prepared.
It was wild to shoot something like that. It was my first time I think I shot a naked female. I mean, I've shot naked females before, but not like just straight
Yeah.
naked like that. You know what I mean? So that was probably like one of the wildest. If I could remember, I think far back. I know I've had some more, but I can't like pinpoint it.
So you trying to bring back BET Uncut? I'm joking.
The guy that I shot the video for, I really believe it was still some BET Uncut, you know. So on that note, I think he wish it was some BET Uncut. I used to stay up getting in trouble trying to watch BET Uncut.
I think everybody did trying to stay up late.
Yeah.
That tipped you a video.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Do you plan on doing more than just music videos? Like, are you want to?
Yes, I want to do movies. I want to do a whole lot more. I got bigger plans. I can't speak on right now. I have bigger plans, but yeah, like to answer your question, yes, I want to do a whole lot. Anything that got to do with a camera that's more of a higher scale than just music video. I love doing music videos, but I still want to do something, you know, bigger. Like, I don't know, like a movie and I'm supposed to be shooting one of those coming up. So, you know, maybe that might happen, but like, I want to get on stuff like that, you know, big movies and stuff.
Nice. Well, I know you will. I wish you much success on that. I know you will. You're a very dope person with dope talent. So
I appreciate it too.
I know it's going to happen for you. So
yeah.
Just don't forget about me if you ever need some music, background music. I got you.
Nobody. I ain't going to forget about nobody from the tone. It's my city. I love my city.
That's good. Wow. Okay. Man, my mind just went blank for a minute. Okay. How has this COVID affected you? I was going to say not. I see you still shooting videos.
On the COVID, when we got on lockdown, it affected me, you know, a little bit. But it's crazy that you asked that question because, like, now, since they kind of like, well, when they let us back out a little bit, and now we about to go back through the lockdown again, but when they let us out, it didn't bother me none because it's like I had people waiting just to shoot. So it's like right when it was done, I was just overwhelmed with videos. Like people called and I want to set up. So I was like shooting almost like every day, which, you know what I'm saying? That's what I asked for, but it's just the editing process. I don't want to just be shooting people edits out, like edit real fast and shoot it out.
Yeah.
I want to take my time with it. So I got guys calling me now like, hey, what's up with my video and this and that? And I ain't never had to deal with that because usually it take me no longer than a week, 3 days to a week. So yeah, now that I got to deal with it, it's just like, it's different. Yeah, it's very different. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, to answer your question, it didn't bother me. It actually was a blessing, you know.
That's good.
To the type of business I got, because like, you know, some businesses got really hurt from it, and then some businesses got blessed from it. So I think I was one of the businesses that got kind of blessed off of it.
That's good. I'm proud that you got blessed. And yeah, I know people was getting videos. I know, like, I think right in the beginning when he got hit, that's when Blackout got his video shot. So
right.
So yeah. I know how it is.
Ma'am, did you like your cameo?
I did. I wasn't expecting that. I was like, "Oh, look at me!" Because I was having a conversation with the guy. I was like, "Yeah, I need some of this kind of music. I need some Troy music." And then I saw the camera. I was like, "What can I do?" So I was just like, randomly, and I didn't use it. So I was like, "Okay."
Pump the fist. It always works.
It does. I was just happy that I wasn't the only female because that's like the first cameo I've been in. Well, I wasn't the only female because usually when I'm at these video shoots, I'm like the only female, and I'm like, I don't want people to think it's this kind of party. You know, I'm just a DJ.
Right. Oh
I just happen to be the only female. I was like,
oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I appreciate this interview a lot. You know, like I don't get too many interviews. Not that I think I'm somebody that should be getting interviews or always getting them or nothing like that, but it's a blessing to get them when you get it. You know.
I like to interview people who I feel like know a lot about the San Antonio city and also does a lot without people knowing they do a lot. Like I didn't know that you started off with the background scene of music with the editing, mixing and mastering and all that. See, people gotta know that.
Yeah, that's where I started at with this music thing. And then it just moved on to just doing other stuff, like taking people pictures and building their album covers. to, you know, everything basically. So that's what I call myself. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm like a one-stop shop. You know, you could basically get everything you need to build your album with me.
That's good. People need that. Do you
Yeah.
offer packages?
I do, but I try to go off of the budgets.
Yeah.
And I really like to do stuff like that, but like I say, my city, I love my city, and it's not too many people that has budgets or can work with budgets. But one day, like I say, when we do blow, which we getting close to it, you know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna have a budget to work with. So it's gonna be a whole lot better. But I really don't have package deals. I will make one for somebody if they let me know exactly what they're trying to do. Yeah. So yeah, I will make one, but I don't have one laid out because video and it can vary from so many different things. You know what I mean?
So, running locations.
Right. So it's kind of hard to make a list because you'll make a list, but then you still have to, you know what I'm saying, improvise on certain things on that list. So, you know.
Was there any artist that you worked with that was kind of different from what you usually work with? Or do you just stick with the hip hop and R&B?
No, I like to work with a lot of different artists. I have worked with different artists. I don't really look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess, like, if you look at me, I'm a little weird myself. So, like, I'm not going to call it different, but I don't know if you know Chantrell.
I don't think of
Chantrell. She's bald-headed, cut her hair.
I think I've heard of her. She plays, like, the ukulele or guitar kind of.
Ukulele. Okay, I shot her video, and that was very different. Okay. You know, so she actually got in the grave and then got buried in that video. Yeah.
I would have been scared. I wouldn't even actually. I would have been scared.
Yeah, so being creative and stuff like that was, and then to go back on that first question you asked me, I think that is, like, besides the Naked Girl, that is one of the wildest, throatest. I like that video too, you know what I mean? So that was something different, a step out the box for me, you know what I mean? But yeah, I like that video.
What advice do you have for anybody who wants to do what you do, whether it's behind the scenes in the music or shooting videos, taking pictures?
Don't talk about it, do it. And you don't have to make money to do it. Just go out and do it. And what you do is you go out and do it and build up your clientele first. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm speaking on what I did. I didn't just, like, pick up a camera and just started shooting and charging. I picked up a camera and was at the clubs every night shooting, everybody performing, everything going on. That way I get people to understand and get comfortable with me with a camera in my hand and stuff like that. And then, you know, you start shooting people personal videos. Then you just, you know, you got to build your portfolio basically. Yeah. So it's like anybody that's want to do it, I take my hat off to anybody, you know, do it. It's a nice, how would I say it? It's a nice career to get into. Like, I don't see nothing wrong with it. So, like, what I would tell people is just quit talking about it and just do it. You know what I'm saying? Even if you ain't got to worry about buying the most expensive camera or the camera that you see. Just pick up any camera and just start right there. You got to start somewhere. So just start, basically. Don't talk about it, do it. And just by you doing it, you don't have to be doing it on a high scale. You could be doing it wherever, however you're doing it, just do it, you know, because you could sit and talk about it all day, or you could think about, I want to do it, but if you don't never do it, you'll never figure it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And YouTube is very important.
Yes.
Very important.
I love the class of YouTube. That's what I call it.
Right. That's what I call it too. I take my class and I sit there for an hour or two a day. I still take my classes on YouTube. So don't never think you too big to learn nothing either. You know, never think you too big to learn nothing. But yeah, man, I mean, I'm happy for anybody that want to get out and learn this and take this up as a career. Like I say, I've been blessed to have this as, this is my job.
Yeah.
You know, this is how I feed my family and pay my bills. So I've been blessed to have this as a job, but it took a long time coming. You know what I mean? So I'm just blessed to be where I'm at now.
Well, I'm happy for you, and I know it's a job because I used to do it for fun. I used to take pictures for fun, only for myself, like, because I go to these shows and I DJ and I never have pictures at the show. I'm like, I don't have pictures of what happened. So I used
Right.
to take pictures for myself. People saw it and they were like, hey, if I slip you 20, you want to take pictures of me performing? I'm like, I try. I'm DJing, but I try.
That's
But then I
dope.
stopped
That's
doing
dope.
it. Then they got too busy. Then they won't want to do it. And I'm like, I can't do both. I can't DJ and take pictures.
Right.
I know I
Right.
used to do it. It's fun
Yeah.
doing it when I did it.
Right. Right.
I shot one music video, and
Oh yeah.
once it came to the editing part, that's when I was like, this is not for me.
You know, it's crazy because me and one of my friends was talking about that today. Like we was just talking about how people want to do it, but then once they do it and then they pick up a camera, it's easy to go out and just shoot. But then once you go sit back into the editing process, that's a whole nother story. So it's like, you're gonna get into this, you best understand it. It ain't just easy. It ain't just standing out there with a camera and collecting money.
And I wasn't even doing it to get into it. It was just a friend was like, hey, shoot a music video for me. And I was like, shoot.
Right.
In the street, in front of my house. I thought I was killing it. One of the scenes I thought I had accidentally deleted it. So I was like, oh, great. But yeah,
that's the trials and tribulations of being an editor.
I was just like, oh, nah.
Oh, yeah.
Because you got to get the words and mouth out with the mouthing. And I was just like, no.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a job. It ain't nothing easy. It is a job.
Old school with the music playing from the cars. We had the doors open.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We still do it like that. So, you know, nothing wrong with it.
Exactly.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. You got to get it some kind of way. Yeah. You know, sometimes we just play it from the phones if we have to. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's dope, man. I know you shoot music videos everywhere. Any location besides like the graveyard or that you've been that you thought was like very cool? I know San Antonio is San Antonio. There has to be a lot of cool places in San Antonio.
Well, I haven't really been that many cool places, but the places I have been that I felt like was cool, what is that place called on Broadway? They got all the different rooms in it.
Yeah, and the lights and stuff. Someone just did a photo shoot recently there, and I saw the pictures, and I was like, that's dope.
Yeah, I felt like that right there is a dope spot for locations. But the thing about it is I've already shot every room in there except one.
Oh.
So like, after that's done, then it's like, that's it. You know what I mean? And you don't want to shoot another artist in that same spot. So it's like, I don't know. You know, I mean, it's cool, but that's when I was talking about stuff that I didn't want to too much talk about or talk into about what I wanted to be when I get, you know, in my career, like later on in my life, my dreams is I wanted a big warehouse, like big, super big warehouse where I had different sets.
You can create your own
sets where you can create your own set, not just a set that's set. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's one of my big dreams to do right there. It's just create something where all videographers from San Antonio, all photographers, you know, everybody that take pictures and video can come there and, you know, and do their thing. So that's my big dream, you know.
Okay, I like that. I kind of had something similar. I want my own little shop, like a one-stop shop. Like you come, you can get your video, like you get your picture taken. I create your own album design. You know, we have a studio in the back. We can record you. But I didn't think about the video stuff because that's more like intricate. But like that.
That's dope, though. That's dope. That's dope. You know, we need stuff like that because, like, even every time I go to Houston, you can ask my wife. I'll be like, Houston is alive. San Antonio, we're not dead, but
we're in the middle.
We're not as alive. You know what I mean? So it's like I be wanting to be like alive like that because you go to Houston, no matter what corner you hit, no matter what you're doing, there's somebody doing something. Somebody's trying to get something going. You know what I mean? And I love to see that. So we need more of that in our city instead of jack boys and boys putting their hands out for stuff. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to go out and get it. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like, yeah, we need more of that. You know? Do
you feel like music video DVDs will make a comeback? People used to do that back here in San Antonio, but you don't see that?
I do for only people that got cars and TVs and stuff. Yeah. It's a good place to be in, but then you gotta think about it like this. In a quick second, everything is moving to where you can play stuff straight from your phone to the stereo.
Exactly.
So basically that's gonna be really out the door. It's basically about just phones now. You know, phones is taking over every little small gadget, basically. It's like,
I agree. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that it'll be a bad thing to do, but it wouldn't be like something that you're gonna invest and blow through the roof in. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's so fact that everything is moving on. Like my computer that I'm sitting right here in front of right now don't even have a CD-ROM in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything is USB. And then speaking of this computer, it don't even have the fat USB. It got the old skinny, the new ones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like everything's moving on. So I said all that to say, like, I don't think the DVD thing will probably be a big thing again. Like, I actually had a dude to tell me come in his store and set up some DVDs, like burn some of my videos, everybody videos. I had thought about getting together and going around San Antonio and doing something like my nigga DJ Tiz, R.I.P. to Tiz. You know what I'm saying? But I felt like doing something like that, but it was gonna be on a different scale. DJ Tiz, he had a lot of Houston people from him, which is not bad. Yeah. But I was gonna probably just base on just the tone. You know what I mean? But I don't know if they get something like where we could put this stuff on USB drives, then I'd do it. But
that'd be like
USB drives, you could put video on it, but you just can't play them through the stereo in the car. You got to have a computer to play it. So USBs, they getting close, but whenever they make it to where you can pop that USB in your car stereo, what's the name, then I'm gonna be on it. I'm gonna have me a bag full of USBs. And I'm gonna be in the streets. Exactly. San Antonio videos, you know what I'm saying?
I tried that one time, but it wasn't just San Antonio. It was with like people from like everywhere since I
it's not wrong with that. It's not wrong with that, but I noticed something about the tone.
I lost and I gained. It wasn't worth it.
Oh yeah. See, that's the one thing about the tone. What you gotta do, only thing that I feel like you would have to do with that is you have to bring people in. Like for instance, the cover of it will be somebody from here. You know what I mean? Like you do the cover from somebody from here, songs in it, mostly people from here, you know, stuff like that. That type of stuff probably will sell faster because I don't know, it's like San Antonio, if it ain't nobody famous that they know, they're not trying to really mess with that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't think that.
I agree. That's why I stopped. I did two. I did one regular videos and then I did one Christian, like my Christian video.
Right.
I lost more money than I made. I was like, nah, this stuff is expensive to get this stuff made.
The good thing about it is you did it. You tried.
Yes. I do that a lot.
You could talk about it or you could try it.
That's what I try to do. I try to just dive in head first and do a lot of stuff. Like my radio, I dived in head first and know anything about radio.
Yeah, you can't be scared to do it. You just got to do it.
My magazine, I dived in head first. So I was just like, I'm right. Don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah. That's how you learn. That's how you learn and create. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Exactly. That is. I like that. So thank you, Dice, for stopping by. You know, you three. It's always a pleasure to have dope people who's doing dope things in the city. You are.
Thank you for having me.
You're like one of the top videographers in the city.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You know, only in certain people's minds, you know, and heads, you know. And I love the people that feel like that.
You think that, but like lately, cause like I'm not gonna lie, like before I met you, people used to ask, you know, I need a videographer, who'd you choose, and they tag their people. But lately, I haven't seen your name pop up in posts, so you get.
That's a blessing, actually. That is a blessing.
I'm like, man, you got them before I could.
Yeah, appreciate it too, though. I really do appreciate it a lot.
Like I said, I like to know different people with their different styles. You know, like I said, always your movies are like mini movies, and then some people, you know, they like to be more like gritty with it. I'm not saying you don't be gritty with it, but you know, people have different styles, so I always let people know. If you look something cheap and fast, this person got you. You want high quality, still good price, mini movie. Go to this person. You're looking for this stuff.
Right. I appreciate everything too.
I don't want them to just be like trying to price people. I'm like, find out what you're looking for. You didn't go ask them their price.
Yeah.
I peep people without letting them know. Like I'm not comment on every video people do and stuff.
Right.
And I peep and I check out and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, that's understandable.
And then I knew you was dope too, cause at Loyal's video shoot, you were showing us some of the other stuff you had shot, and there was some R&B singer you had shot like before his video. So
right.
You show me all your different styles. So
Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it. I'm glad people are actually looking and watching now. You know, it took a long time, so I'm glad people are actually starting to pay attention and watch. That's what's up.
You ever
For real.
shoot behind the scenes, or like you ever shoot concerts? Do people ever?
Yes. I don't mind doing concerts. I've done London B when she came down here concerts. I ain't trying to name drop. Don't want to name drop, but I do a lot of I've done a lot of famous people behind the scenes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
I'm just not one of the ones that just put just them people out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's like something with me. Like, I've been having this London B thing forever. Everybody like, you gonna drop it? And I'm like, nah, but I don't mind. I'm like, drop it soon. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
you do behind the scenes. So when you have to do, if someone ever calls you out to do video and photography, how do you work that out?
I just try to
I know your wife comes with you. I've seen her, so she's always helping.
Oh yeah. She's a big help, like a blessing for real. She's pregnant right now, but baby been getting on her because she supposed to have it on the 14th of this month. But besides that, she's a big help, you know, like really big. So I'm blessed to have her too, because like just getting with her, like my business blew through the roof. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
she a blessing, like, you know what I'm saying? I love having her around. You know what I'm saying? But what was the question again? I'm sorry.
No, how do you manage doing both if someone calls you out for like video and photography? Have you ever been called out for both?
Yeah, I have. Actually, I have. I try video, then I run and pick up, like, cause I did that for Love and Happiness show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I was running, picking up the camera, then I run and go pick up my other camera because I don't take pictures with the same camera I video with. So
yeah,
I was just running back and forth. It's just a job, you know, like anybody else's job. I'm happy for my job because some jobs I'm not just in the sun sweating, but, you know, once again, some people like to shoot in the sun outside. I don't mind. But it's just like any other job. You know, you're going to get out there and work. You're going to sweat. You're going to do whatever you got to do to get it. You know what I mean? So that's basically what it's like. You know what I mean? I just get up and grab the camera when I got a photo and go back and grab it to video it. You know, sometimes it can get tedious, but shoot, I'm feeding my family. That's how I look at it. Yeah, I'm able to feed my family and be happy. You know what I'm saying? And that's all it's about. That's really all it's about.
You have a photography studio too? Oh, no, not yet.
No, I don't. I just, like, I have a studio in my house, in the room. I don't know why I didn't talk to you in my studio, but
It's all
I have a studio in the house, nice looking studio, and I kind of like, I'll put just a backdrop up in there if I need, you know what I mean? But for the most part, I try to rent out a spot so that people can feel more comfortable.
No, I understand. I feel you. Do you miss going out to shows? What do you do for fun outside of music? I mean, outside of music.
I do miss going to shows. I really do miss going to shows. Like, I always tell my wife, I need to be back out there in the limelight because, like, that's where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? That's what got me where I'm at. So, like, I don't know. I be trying, but, like, a lot of times I'll be busy. So it's like, I'd rather be here editing than to be in the club just basically doing nothing. You know what I mean? So I don't be, like, hidden for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I'm just hidden because I'm busy. That's all. It's not because I don't know. I ain't Jay-Z or nobody.
Nah, I feel you. Have you got into the live streaming world yet?
Live streaming,
Not yet.
it's crazy because I bought this thing for live streaming for my videos so I could live stream from my cameras, you know, but I just haven't got around to doing it yet. I don't know. I don't know. I need to get around to it.
Let me take us back to your first video shoot, if you can remember. How was that? How were you feeling? Were you nervous? Were you scared?
My first video shoot, like I said, I did a lot of free stuff. It was for my nephew. So, I wasn't scared or nothing. I was, like, really thinking I was Dang Films. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, that's, once again, like, I don't care how big I get or whatever. Like, everybody got somebody that they looked up to or that they followed. You feel what I'm saying? And who I looked up to and follow, I'm going to still say his name. I'm going to still give him props. I don't care if I was right next to him. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like, that's what I was doing. I thought I was Dang Films just with the camera and just, you know, out there just trying to do what I do. You know what I'm saying? But I felt good. Like, I liked it. It wasn't the dopest of videos because I was learning, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I had this little bitty Mac computer that was getting so hot, it would just shut off. And when it
Oh.
went off, I would lose the whole video, so I would have to start all over. So
Oh.
basically, like my editing skills kind of like was trained, I guess, in a good way because I was on a computer that I would have to sit ice trays up under it
Oh,
to
wow.
keep it cool. Like I'm talking about, yeah. Like this stuff didn't come easy. That's what I'll be trying to let people know. Like it come like I came a long ways, you know what I'm saying, to just get where I'm at now. So it's like a lot of these videographers that just wake up, grab a camera, and they blow. They better thank God for that because, you know, everybody don't got it like that. Anything with a camera I want to shoot, basically, though. You know what I mean? Anything.
Is it hard shooting yourself? You ever have to shoot yourself? Or do you like get someone else to shoot for you? Look, I know you
Yeah.
I took pictures.
Well, my wife, she does my behind the scenes, and then I have my homeboy Nino. Shouts out to Nino, Ghetto Goods Production. He'll come out and shoot my behind the scenes a lot for me too. And like, believe it or not, but I taught him everything, you know, like from making music to he engineers just like me, shoots videos just like me. So
Right.
yeah, that's my boy. Shouts out to Nino. You know
Is there a style of music videos you wish would come back? I know music video has evolved around the years.
I know a lot of people probably gonna get mad at me when I say this, but I'm an older person, but I'm not. I guess I'm not that older person that just keep allowing myself to stay older. I don't know how to explain it because I don't want to be sounding crazy.
You go with the generations, yeah.
I move with the generation because I think it's the type of career that I chose, like the stuff that I do. I can't be sitting there mixing people like old school Barry White. You know what I'm saying?
We got some old Cash Money video, you know.
Right, and Cats is getting mixed, sounding like Tory Lanez and stuff now, and I'm back mixing people like, nah. So I have to move on. I have to listen to the sound. I got to change up. I got to upgrade. You know what I'm saying? All of that stuff. So, like, I know I'm gonna get old, but
yeah,
I don't know. I'm kind of wondering.
Has someone ever asked you for like an old style music video yet?
Huh?
Has someone ever asked you to do like an old style music video shoot yet?
Nah, but I would love to. Now, creating on video and stuff, I would love to create and do some old stuff. I would love to create and make a movie in the 2020 look like a 1970 movie or something. I would love to do stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, but towards the music, I'm kind of like, I don't know. Like, I love my screw, though. That's one thing you cannot get out of a Texas nigga. You know what I'm saying? I love my screw. I love my chop. I love stuff like that. But I guess if I could say I want any music come out, that would probably be it. Since I'm just a Texas nigga, you know what I'm saying? So I think that would probably be it, just screw chop. Like, it ain't what it used to be. You know what I mean? And then, of course, the way that they rap on music now, we couldn't screw and chop it no more because
I know. I tried
people don't
and I'm just like, okay, I'll stick to my 90s.
Yeah, people don't understand it's the way you gotta chop. You gotta do it. You gotta rap it this way so it can sound good chopped. You know what I'm saying? So, see, that's stuff that we knew back in our days that people don't know nowadays. Like, but I mean, it'll be dope. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I like to hear like a lot of new school young cats take back to the old school. I like to hear that. Like, my boy, what's his name? Yellow Fella.
Oh yeah. He's
a younger cat, but he got like that old school feel from Houston. You know what I'm saying? And he sings and gives that old school feel. You know what I'm saying? But that's, like, to answer your question, I think that's probably the only thing I will probably want to hear back just because I'm so Texas. You know what I'm saying? Is the screw and chop. You know what I'm saying?
You ever got like a typical Texas video, you know, with the swingers moving side to side?
Yeah, I shot that too. Yeah, I shot one long time ago, more than just like recently or up to date now, because it's kind of hard, I guess, for people to get. Now, Blackout did a great job, but it's kind of hard for people to get a crowd of people to come out to their video.
Yeah.
You know? So when you do see stuff like that, like how Blackout did it,
yeah,
that you got support. He got support behind it, you know, and that's a big thing. That's you need that type of support. You know what I mean? So, yeah, like, I really haven't done like no videos like that because I guess the people that I shoot, they're more into whatever they're into. You know what I mean? I don't get that. Like, once again, we don't get too much of that screwed up. Now, I did do some stuff for Howard Yeller. He's a Swisher House artist. And that's what I think when we gonna do probably on a video coming up that we gonna shoot, because we gonna do some stuff, like some real Houston stuff. So I know he gonna want to pull out the swangers and all that type of stuff.
When an artist hits you up for a video, do they let you take full control, or do they sometimes have like ideas?
No, they want me to take full control, and I'm not being funny when I say this
That's
either.
good.
But you gotta pay. That's another price for me to direct.
Yeah.
For me to find locations. So, like, nothing against nobody, or no rapper or nothing, but they don't want that.
Yeah.
Which is understandable. You know, it's cool. Like, I don't trip. Most people, they want to direct it themselves. You know what I'm saying? And when I come to the shoot, I still direct. Because it's like, if I see something, I go off your direction, but if I see something, I'm going to tell you, okay, it'll be better if you stand here, move like this. You know what I mean?
You gotta tell people what to do and how to.
Right. Yeah. And I like that type of stuff, you know. I like to direct and stuff, but I don't rarely get that many videos where I do. But when I do direct, you can tell.
Before we let you go, let people know where they can check out your work. If they want to hit you up, check out your pictures, all that stuff.
You can check out all my work, all my stuff at Dice Photos. Everything is Dice Photos. Twitter, Facebook, IG, and I think that's basically all I work on for, and my YouTube. You know, everything is Dice Photos. I try to keep it that way. I'm trying to build my brand. Y'all help me build my brand. And if you need a video, please come holler at me.
Exactly. If you need a video, hit them up. Need your song mixed and mastered, hit them up. Need to record you, hit them up. Need photos taken.
Album covers, all that. Yeah.
One-stop shop, hit them up. And coming soon. If you need graphics, he gonna got you coming soon.
Yes, ma'am.
Hit him up. It's your girl, DJ Baby Blue Diamond, and we are signing out.